playing Hogwarts Legacy today. And we'll see how this goes, because I actually tried last Sunday. And, you know, I'm obviously new at this, so I still have a lot to learn. But anyway, let's get into this. Yeah, see, here's the character I tried to make. I streamed for about an hour and a half before I ended, and then realized I actually couldn't post it, and it was gone, so we're gonna make a new character and try again. Alright, we are pleased to inform you that you have been accepted at the Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry as a 5th year student. I still think it's weird they're starting this as a 5th year. Term begins on September 1st. Preliminary supplies have been collected for you and will accompany you on your journey to the castle. As you may be aware, the decree for the reasonable restrictions, English, of underage sorcery prohibits the use of magic by those under the age of 17 outside school. However, due to unique circumstances, the Ministry has graciously agreed to allow Professor Elazar Fig to help you hone your spellcasting before escorting you from London to the castle for the start of the term feast and sorting ceremony. Sincerely, Professor Weasley. Alright, let's get into this. I'm excited. I made it just past the sorting ceremony to for my first attempt. Hang on, I'm just gonna make sure that everything's working properly. I think that one's pretty good. Not really looking for anything too extravagant. Oh, and there's a scar above our eyebrow. That's kind of cool. Yeah, that's good. As for face shape, how much does it differ? It's kind of hard to choose face shape, and literally every other aspect of the face changes. I don't know. Let's go with that one. Green, purple. Here. Just trying to go pigment by pigment here, see how extravagant it gets. We don't really cycle through all the colors, but I think it's close enough. Purple, blue. They have like a darker green. No, I think that'll be fine. Did we already choose our hairstyle already? I think so. And I'm okay with it. Sorry, I just figured I'd try a few. It doesn't really matter. Oh, what the heck? Let's go with that one. Complexion. Share freckles and moles. I think that'll be fine. As far as scar markings, let's see something. I went with that on my first playthrough and I regretted it almost immediately. Well, because it like covers your whole side of the face and I didn't realize that until I'd actually looked again. I don't think you can change the color of the scars, which is kind of disappointing. Yeah, let's go with this one. It'll look like we've been attacked by a tiger. Eye color. Yeah, see, they got like eye color and eyebrows, but like you can't do anything for the scars. Actually, I know. No, I thought maybe we could scroll down further, but it doesn't appear. Eyebrows I don't really care about. Because it doesn't matter. I say that as I mess with something else that doesn't matter. Anyway. I won't make them green again, but maybe I'll make them purple, or that shade of blue. That shade of blue would be nice. Yeah, I'll make them purple. I think that's good. Next up is voice tone.
That was quite something.
That sounds very robotic.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Both sound very robotic, which is just.
I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you. It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
That was quite something.
God, do they really not have any better?
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about. It was wonderful. I believe
I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you. That was quite something.
I don't know, I don't really like any of them.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
They all sound very robotic. I think the middle one is the least robotic sounding one.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Yeah, I'll go with the middle one.
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
As for difficulty, I normally play on easy, but I know that, well, from TikTok and whatever else, that this is supposed to be a complicated and relatively long game, so we'll just go with easy, because the name is what I struggled with last time, because there isn't a thing that they can just call you by your first name, so I will use my real first name again. And I don't really know what to do with my last name, because that's what I struggled with the first time. I went with Flitwick, because I believe that's one of the professors at Hogwarts. I have the movies, I haven't read the books, but I do have the movies. It's been a long time since I've seen the movies. Always have trouble trying to decide certain details. Names I find are the hardest. Is there a way that we can just give them a first name? No, we need a last name. this for my first one. But I don't really have any other, like, I don't really have anything creative. You know what, let's use my handle instead of my real name. No, let's use my real name. I mean, as much as I'd like to use my handle, it's, I don't really think it would look very good. Doesn't that make sense? Anyways, I will be quiet now, because
It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
Oh, Eleazar!
George, glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatre-goers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea! As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I'd been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
Before you left for Scotland. Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the ministry.
Have you seen this?
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the Ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the Ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly to keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's that glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I. Merlin's beard! How did you...
Wait! We do.
Very intriguing opening. I've only watched this once.
Are you alright?
Last time I tried.
You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
Wonder what's in that. Maybe some herbs or stuff. Then we'll learn eventually.
What happened?
A lot of...
Poor George. I can't believe he...
Yes.
What the hell got into that damn
That's
thing?
a
Attacking
terrible
a
way to
carriage
die.
mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key?
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
Oh, what the heck? Oh. I don't know what happened there.
I'm feeling better, sir, if you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
I'll see it like this for a while. I made my first mistake on trying to record this.
How far did that port key take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
port key was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that port key to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be.
I wouldn't be able to stand close to the edge of that. Balance would fall right off.
Mind your step.
Where do you suppose your wife got the port key that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time. Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the port key, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
He's right.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center. Excellent! That was a bit rougher than I'd expected.
Stays dark. The landscape is nice. The graphics are good.
Ah, up there. We're close now. It's just ahead. Steady yourself! Reparo! Almost there!
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
I mean, other than, the landscape itself in the middle of the ocean.
Professor, this statue...
This may have been his home.
Nice little mirror with the old lobby. Although you think you have the statue over there, it just makes sense.
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
So we're obviously not getting through this way, especially. Kingdom, so maybe we'll oh, there we go.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor Fig!
Is he coming? Oh, there he is.
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again. Like the glow on the portkey container.
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
You keep things hidden well.
Hello?
It can't be. Just a moment. Ooh. Wait a minute. Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume. Precisely. The key?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course. This way, then. Stay close. After you. Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
That'd be unfortunate. Just lose your way.
How many vaults are there in Gringotts?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service. You'll want to take a breath.
A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
Vault number?
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the portkey container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that? We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore. Here we are.
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12 until today.
Go get the chest first. I guess not.
Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
Before we even get to certain places later, there's probably certain chests.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait.
Best of luck.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected.
Just a little bit.
Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps.
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
Revelio. There! I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the port key container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way.
I would have to agree with you on that.
Lumos! This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
I feel like I lose track in the dark and smack my head on the pillar.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
Lumos! What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor.
Maybe.
There must be something to that reflection you're seeing.
If you'll let me do anything, let's try to...
Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Alright, let's do this. There we go. Now we can close. Automatically been item spotted to your spell set. Lumos creates a light at the tip of your wand to help you see in dark areas.
Lumos!
Well done.
Now the reflection's turning towards me. It does follow the light.
Look out!
Protego!
Accio! Descendo! Levioso! Deposo! Deposo! Levioso!
Protego!
Exposo! Descendo! Levioso! Confringo! Lumos! Stay close!
Lumos. Professor! Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good.
I see a chest.
Where am I supposed to go? What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere.
Wonder if they ever get access to this
Ah, that's where they're leading me. That glow again.
chest.
Lumos. Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time.
Oh, there's two of them.
Revelio. I need to align these statues with their reflections.
Maybe there's like a choke point.
Perhaps I need to get them all to stand at once. It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here.
Okay, that might have been useful before the fight, but maybe on the next one.
Protego! Stupid one! Lumos.
Certainly one heck of an adventure, and we haven't even gotten to the castle yet. I don't know where to go. Okay, that one's really big. Still no confidence.
There you are. How did you...
How did you?
What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder... Follow my lead.
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the ritual wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sure, don't give him an empty bottle. Don't give one that.
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have.
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
There we go. That was a close one, but we made it.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
This is around where I stopped last time. It was right after this. I'll just check and make sure. Next time. I think I'll probably try to go for Slytherin. Went for Gryffindor my first time around. I don't plan on...
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony?
Oh, that's cool. They got horses on the windows.
Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, Nice of you to join us. The sorting
seems friendly
ceremony's
already.
over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough! Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
Hopefully. That would be lovely.
I'll be in touch.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you?
Lost by a bit.
You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
Both would be nice, but I'm just kind of curious. More so to explore the grounds.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit, but your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. I wonder... I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
It's not ambiguous at all. You know, Gryffindor, Slytherin, Hufflepuff. No, maybe that one's right. Anyways, let's go loyalty, see what we get.
A sense of loyalty? I believe myself to be a true friend. I know I value that trait in others.
You do not give up easily, do you? You are undaunted by challenges that lie ahead. And your loyalty to a friend delayed your arrival here this evening.
Unfortunately.
Perhaps you belong in Hufflepuff.
No. Let's go Slytherin. Oh yeah, that makes sense.
I detect a growing sense of ambition, an eagerness for power.
I don't know about power, but the other two are probably the other two are right. I mean, I can see ancient magic.
You belong in
either way.
Slytherin!
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled.
What?
Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way. It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. It may be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I can be quite resourceful.
I suspected as much. This is the entrance to the Slytherin common room. In order to enter, one must simply speak the correct password. Aspiration.
Very well.
Are we based in the dungeons? It looks like it.
Aspiration.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome.
What are those?
I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
I knew it's Slytherin that's waiting for us. 'Cause I have not seen the common room yet. Oh. Why are there so many doors? What's in this one?
I suppose some introductions are in order.
Just a bit.
Fifth year. Must be different. Starting Hogwarts in your fifth year.
I wonder where they're from. They're lucky they didn't end up as dragon madam. Script doesn't tolerate anyone.
Did you see the way they just waltzed in at the end of the sorting ceremony last night?
I can't imagine starting a new school this late.
A little room, everyone. Let them through.
Let's go talk to this person first. Look mighty intrigued.
Already knew that.
Hey Sebastian, what's up?
Can I help you? Oh, you're the new fifth year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
He seems kind of snarky.
Professor Fig and I were lucky to escape with our lives.
Indeed. And how did you escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
Yeah, I'm curious about what he was reading.
What book were you reading?
A spell book I picked up. Has a few interesting things, but not exactly what I was looking for. I'm sure you'll find out soon enough. But not every spell you may need can be found in our assigned textbooks.
That makes sense. What's up to?
It was nice meeting you, Sebastian. I'll let you get back to your book.
Nice meeting you too. Good luck today.
He doesn't seem too... Oh, there's a lot more people to talk to that way. Maybe over that way. Is that a skeleton? Who are you? Ooh, wizard's
Might want to
chest.
think that again.
I wonder if we could play.
Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you. Checkmate. Told you. They should have listened to me.
Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
We don't really need an extra person. It's difficult enough with 3 of us.
We handled it. And I think you're underestimating the nature of a dragon. A broom would have been kindling.
Ha, not the way I fly. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kagawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Are you a keen wizard chess fan? You knew that boy was going to lose the match.
Not really. Much too sedate a pastime for me. Also, it's simply not that challenging. The moves are always so obvious. Why does no one else see it?
Okay, I'm done talking.
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
Like, I know we're in Slytherin, but why has everyone been sort of a jerk? Like...
What do you think?
I think I heard one.
Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
Well, if I'm going to make my mark here, I had to start right away.
Ha! You're definitely in the right house. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here, though I doubt you'll need it.
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room window. It is fun to play along, though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
This guy seems nice.
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Not something I'm especially proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood status, a pure-blood maniac. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
Is the new 5th year Slytherin in here? Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
Alright, let's just go. Let's go see what she is. I keep forgetting to look down on the map. Although I will explore everywhere else later. What is that?
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
That's good considering I know nothing that I'm a 5th
Here
year.
you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Interesting.
This way. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. Do keep up!
You have some very cool statues down here.
Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what details the field guide can provide?
Sure, the statue looks very interesting.
Revelio!
And there's a chest over there, too. The statue depicts the Kelpie, a shape-shifted water demon native to Ireland and Great Britain, which usually takes the form of a long-maned horse. The largest Kelpie ever reported is the Loch Ness Monster in Scotland. Of course. They're the only way. Okay. Interesting. Ooh, well, that's certainly not quiet on resources, that's for sure.
Revelio!
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Oh, what happens? Do we die? That'd be really unfortunate, our first day, and we just die.
Revelio.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Okay, let's open it. See how expansive it is. They have the Quidditch pitch, but we can't use it? Why? Hogwarts is divided into two main areas. The left side of the map is where students and professors live and includes the common rooms and Great Hall. The grand staircase region to continue. Alright. In this view, you can select the flue flames available in that region. Green flue flames represent flames you have discovered, including your own house common room. And then obviously gray ones are ones we haven't discovered yet. The right side of the map is where you'll find academic points of interest, including the Astronomy Tower, Library, and greenhouses. The Astronomy Tower, I bet you, is pretty cool. I might be wrong, maybe. Professor Weasley has unlocked the Central Hall flue flame for you. Use A to rotate the map and fast travel to the central hall. You don't even get like a cool animation.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
And a giant dragon hero.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Heckert in charge of our students' education in that regard.
I'll just ask about all three. It's a great way to get information.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I don't know, I'm caught in between. If he's being cryptic, he was being cryptic for a reason. Oh, probably not to spread panic for their goblins, we'll just follow his lead.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today, and remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you, and invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Wouldn't it make sense to do Hogsmeade first? You know, because I'm not using my own wand right now.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival.
Yes.
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
This represents a main quest. Completing main quest will further the story, unlock new features, and grant XP. Some quests are locked by spells and or level requirements. In these cases, you will need to be the required level or have the required spells to activate the quest. New spells can be earned by completing professor's assignments or as quest rewards. Let's go to charms first. That one might be less useful.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Should be interesting. That's cool. What's over here?
What are you up to now?
Can we talk to the paintings? Just trying to look around. Alright, that scared me for a second. I forgot about ghosts.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back to
I
the
mistook a
lesson.
Snargloff pod for a puffer pod the other day in herbology.
Here! Behind you! There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me!
I wish I loved my job that much, man.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Oh no. Please. Tell me what to do.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will, but instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. The trick is to pull the sphere as far as possible, but not a bit more, or it'll fall, yes? Now, I could keep talking about theory all day, but practice is the best professor. Show us how it's done.
It's literally right at the corner of my screen.
Accio.
Very good. Stay focused. Splendid! Not to worry. Composure!
I try again. Please.
Very good! Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Just cheat and pull all hers off.
Here we go!
Okay, she's already... How did she do that?
Accio!
Happens to the best of us.
Let us see this.
I suck at this. How is she so good, man? It's just... Sorry, it's not even fair.
Very good!
Watch this.
Don't you do it, man.
That is how it's done.
Bro, we can't even win.
Accio!
Nicely done.
I wish I could have one more goal with the first ball.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
A bit more interesting? I can't even win that one.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I would say so.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Okay.
Here we go!
I'm gonna win this round.
Splendid!
Be sharp. There we go. Brilliant!
Nice.
Watch this.
Nice. You flip the tables on her no matter what happens with it.
Accio!
Not to worry.
That's okay. 2 out of 3. We did it.
Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
How do they do magic then?
Spells cast without a wand must be less powerful than those cast with a wand.
No, not at all. Wizarding magic cast without a wand is just as powerful. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
So then what's the point of the wand then? Just control it?
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
Well, you'd be using it on clothing, to be precise, Sebastian. You know it won't work on humans.
A word, if you would.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Alright, sounds good.
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that, cutlery flying everywhere. Quite unsafe, really.
I'll save there, and that'll probably be all for tonight. Thank you for coming. I'm not sure when I'm gonna be able to stream next. I think my next free date that I'll be able to stream will probably either be not this Sunday, Saturday or Sunday, but probably the next one, as I have 2 midterms